So I'm riding with James today, not Bruce. I got tired of driving with Bruce. So angry. James ain't much better. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is, I guess, there's a bit of a kerfuffle over comments Donald Trump made in an interview recently, in which he said, Don Lemon is perhaps the dumbest person in broadcasting. And I'm like, yeah, Donald Trump watches my videos. Because I said Don Lemon is like the stupidest person on the air. I don't know how the guy even has a career in broadcasting and journalism. Anyway, so he took shit for that on Twitter, right? Because The Hill quoted him, and then people are, talking about, how Donald Trump must be racist because he would insult a black man. Folks, if you call someone stupid, it has nothing to do with their race. Like, it's not racist to call someone stupid if they happen to be black. You can be black and be stupid. You can be white and be stupid. You can be Asian and be stupid, although that seems exceedingly rare. I love this notion that you say anything disparaging towards a person of color and you're automatically a racist. Mind you, if you're white and you say anything disparaging against a person of color, then you're automatically a racist. It's so stupid. But this is the level of discourse from people, right? It's a personal attack. Now, Donald Trump was talking about Don Lemon, and his sentiments, it's not like it's completely out of left field. The guy is a bona fide idiot. I'm sorry. Now, I don't mean that he's like, drooling all over himself, idiot. I don't mean that, he's, sits on a fence shitting his own pants. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that he lacks the, he lacks the problem-solving skills endemic with survival. No, that's not fair. I'm sure he can survive. I'm sure he knows how to open up a can of soup and put it into a saucepan and heat it up. But for a journalist who should have an analytical mind, who should be able to collect and collate facts and discuss them with some level of competency, Don Lemon doesn't have that. Don Lemon had Amy Horowitz on his show, and they were talking about the increase of crime in Sweden and how it correlates with the increase in migration. And Don Lemon had the exact same statistics in front of him that Amy Horowitz did. And he completely contradicted what was in front of him. He said, no, that's not true. It's right there on paper. I've seen the statistics too. I follow what's going on in Sweden. There's plenty of YouTube channels that I follow of what's going on in Sweden. People in Sweden talking about what's happening in their country. It's not a mystery to anybody who's been paying attention. And it's disingenuous of Don Lemon to contradict what Horowitz was saying and what the statistics and the studies show in black and white. It's either disingenuous or he's incompetent at his job. But everyone at CNN is disingenuous or incompetent at their job. But the comments that Trump was making in this interview, he didn't leave it with just Don Lemon. He was talking about what's his name? Cuomo. I want to say Andrew Cuomo. I don't remember what his name. Chris Cuomo. That's it. Chris Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo, I think, is a politician and probably related. Anyway, so was it Gary Cuomo? The CNN guy is Chris Cuomo. I know that. And he was talking about how Chris Cuomo is a, for lack of a better word, a twit as well. He was just basically tearing apart CNN. And you know what? CNN does it to themselves. If you watch Don Lemon, I think he was referring to a specific segment in which Don Lemon was speaking with 4 people, and one of the people disagreed with him or presented something that didn't fit the narrative that they were trying to put forward. And Don Lemon lost his shit. And he said, well, we're going to commercial. I think he even at one point said, stop right now. He told the guy to stop talking. How can you be a panel anchor or a panel presenter on a cable news channel and tell your guests to stop talking? It's not as though he was using profanity. It's not as though he was saying anything. He was engaging in, something libelous. But you know what? If somebody does do that, let them hang them with their own words. But that's not what was going on. He was saying something that that went against the narrative, and that Don Lemon just couldn't stand. So he told him to stop talking. And this is what Trump was referring to. And of course he's referring to Don Lemon's tendency to say stupid shit. Black holes. Can black holes really cause a plane to disappear? Let's ask our resident expert, Don Lemon. He actually asked this around the time of that plane going down in the ocean. When they were trying to recover it. They couldn't recover it. I couldn't find it. Well, there's some strange questions coming on through our online portals. And they seem silly. Like, could a black hole have caused the plane to go down? And I know it sounds ridiculous, but is it ridiculous? Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, the fact you even brought it up to that panel shows how stupid you are. You should have the ability, Don, to scroll through what you're seeing on your online portals and go, okay, that's fucking dumb. That's fucking dumb. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. Oh, here's a good question. And it has nothing to do with fucking black holes. I don't know. Sometimes, you think, Donald Trump, man, the guy keeps putting his foot in his mouth. And then other times you're like, Donald Trump, man, that guy knows what's going on. And in the case of Don Lemon and CNN, he knows the writing on the fucking wall. He knows what's going on. And I think this speaks back to earlier videos. When I was talking about how the media, the legacy media, the mainstream media is dead. And I you know what? They're charting a perfect course to their own irrelevancy. They're going to be a laughing stock to more and more people by the end of 2017. Oh, and there's that whole eye roll thing that Anderson Cooper did with Kellyanne Conway. Now, I don't have a lot of time because I'm at work now, but they're saying, oh, that's sexist. It's not sexist to roll your eyes at somebody when they say something stupid. Or when they say, and what Kellyanne Conway said wasn't stupid, but it was something that, Anderson Cooper didn't really appreciate, so he rolled his eyes at it because he doesn't like having his nose rubbed in it that he was wrong about the election. And that's what it came down to. Kellyanne Conway never misses an opportunity to rub people's nose in it that she won the campaign for Trump. And so when she did to Anderson Cooper, he rolled his eyes. Now, Kellyanne Conway went on the news shortly thereafter and talked about, sexism in Washington and yada, yada, yada. That's not sexism. It's just someone rolling their eyes because they're tired of listening to the same shit all the time. And you know what? I don't begrudge Kellyanne Conway for rubbing people's noses in it. Good for her. But don't cry foul. Don't cry sexism. It's not sexism. If you kept rubbing my nose in something that I said or I did, I'd eventually get bored with it too, and I'd roll my eyes as well. And just because you're a woman doesn't mean I'm sexist. It means I'm tired of hearing it. Anyway, I'm at work now. Gotta go in. And thanks for watching, and talk to you later.